course, we're going to go ahead and give him the Holy Maul of Justice here. And we're going to say, thanks for the memories, buddy. Get that Is It Dragon crap out of my ear. Get that Is It Dragon off the board, man. Get that Is It Dragon stuff up. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. I'm back. I missed a night. Thank you for giving me a night off, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate it. Sometimes I gotta recharge the old brain box, but I came back today. Oh, I came back. I donned armor and drew sword today. Mardu Knights. I love it. I love Mardu Knights. I like Orzhov Knights. I like Rakdos Knights. Well, Rakdos Knights is never that good. Knights generally are very good in white and in black. But here, we have a little bit of an opportunity to run Mardu Knights. Haven't run a Mardu in a while. Probably my favorite color after Abzan. Is this a good deck? Yeah. It's surprisingly fast. And surprisingly, to my surprise, can even take on decks in ranked. Is it a full meta breaker that's going to get you to Mythic? Probably not. But it is fun. And it can catch people by surprise. So, before we get into that, and you do something for me though, do you know what that is yet? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Don't do it hard. Don't smash it. Just do it gently. Because if you don't, the like and subscribe will come and maul you with his werewolf claws. He has no mercy. That's gonna happen. So make sure you do that. You can check out you can join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainej, where they're currently spamming the like and subscribe emote. We'd love to have you on these live recordings. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, and memes. And, of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available on my AetherHub. All of those links will be down in the description below. So check that out down there. Now, what are we looking at here? Play with fire. Direct damage is part of the reason that we want red in this deck. Also, some good Boros Knights. Direct damage is going to help us scry a little bit. We're going to have a lot of opportunities to scry with this deck. So there's also going to be a little trick up our sleeve with direct damage too. So the scrying, the removal, great stuff. Our only number one play here. No, I'm sorry, we were way back. So we started with Play the Fire. Paladin Class. We can't run a Knight deck if we're not running Paladin Class. I mean, it just stands to reason. Frankly, spells your opponents cast on your turn cost one more is extremely useful in the current meta, because everybody likes to cast Memory Deluge and Counterspell on you nowadays. Blue is very ascendant lately. Blue is very ascendant. It's going to help reduce that. Creatures you control get +1/+1 if you accelerate it even more. Of course, fantastic stuff there. And whenever you attack until the end of turn, target attacking creature gets +1/+1 for each other attacking creature and double strike. We're going to attack with a full phalanx. That's going to be really, really useful for double striking, especially with the trample we're going to have. Forsworn Paladin. I don't think she gets a lot of love, guys. Human Knight. She is 1/1 Menacer, but that's going to go up. We can pay one knight and hit we can pay one life and get a treasure token, so she can help us ramp on turn 2 with a little bit of treasure. Then, of course, target creature gets +2 into the end of turn. If mana was spent from a treasure to activate this ability, this creature also gains Death Touch. Very, very useful. Not a lot of treasure generation in this deck, but enough to make it worth it. I do like her as an early drop, though. Really good stuff there. Kick in the Door. I like this card. It's one of those cards that they added in D&D that does like 5 things for 1 mana. 1/1 countering creature, gains haste, can't be blocked by walls, venture into the dungeon. Dungeon is going to come into play a little bit with this one. It's not a full-on dungeon deck, but it is really what we're going to want to go into as a Lost Mine of Phandelver, because we want the Scry again, hitting Scry again, like we did with Play with Fire. Treasure Tunnels, we don't really need the Goblin. I like to go to Treasure Tunnels, I like to go to Fungi Cavern, and then Temple of Dumathion to complete a dungeon, which is going to help us get more powerful. Second term, I don't do Tomb of Annihilation unless it's going to kill them in that first hit. I generally go Dungeon of the Mad Mage. But there's a few dungeon mechanics in here. Knights really do like dungeons. Play with Fire, we already discussed. Oh, the Haste is really going to help do this. Haste is really going to help accelerate our knights here. Ambitious Farmhand. I really like this card. I'm strangely attracted to this card. Coven and Coven. When it enters the library, when it enters the battlefield, search your library for basic planes card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. Again, pulling white out of the deck is going to be very useful because we do have a double white cost, making sure we get those planes set. She does have Coven. She's a 1/1 human peasant, and then she evolves to a 3/3 human knight. When we have 3 or more different abilities with 3 or more different powers, we can transform her. You can pay Coven whenever, so you can attack and then surprise them with the transformation to this season Cathar as we go. 2 of those, you can up them because she does help you mana fix. Fateful Absence, a little bit of white removal. You could put whatever removal you want. I just put that one because it's cheap. If you want to put any kind of destroy, you could put it in white, you could put it in black, you could put it in anything you want. I just like that one because it's an instant, it's a cheap, and generally speaking, people don't really use the investigate token. Rally the Ranks. I'm putting this in here kind of just as an alternative in case you don't have Paladin class. They're both rares. You can go for Paladin, and it does something similar, or you can go for Rally the Ranks. I would actually recommend Paladin more than Rally. I'm just kind of throwing this in here. We're not all human on this one. We're a lot of humans, but we are all knights. Except Ambitious Farmhand, she becomes a knight, but she is a human. So you can just do knight, you can do human, depending on what you have out. Triumphant Adventurer, a very, very useful card. Death Touch and First Strike are very dangerous. Of course, when he attacks, you venture into the dungeon, so we are getting a little bit more dungeon mechanic in there, which will get us through the dungeon faster. Whenever he attacks, we venture, and as long as it is our turn, he has First Strike. Fantastic stuff. Really good early card. Great early chump blocker, too, because people don't like running into a Death Toucher. Adeline, Resplendent Cathar. Oh, my goodness. If I could put her in every deck, I would. Fantastic card. Very confusing wording, but okay. 2 white and 1. Blank power, 4 toughness. Her power is equal to the number of creatures you control, which is going to go up. Whenever you attack for each opponent, create a 1/1 human creature that's attacked and attacking that player or planeswalker they control. We only have one opponent, so whenever we attack our opponent or a planeswalker, we get a 1/1 human token tapped and attacking. Again, if you want Rally the Ranks, you can do human, but we aren't all humans. We're going to get to our other knights here in a minute. She is fantastic. If you want to put 3 in her, I'm not even mad at you. What is a knight without a powerful weapon? Maul the Skyclaves. You know, I like in Diablo, not in Diablo, I like in the Order of the Silver Hand from Warcraft. Remember them? They all use these big, F-off hammers that they just smash everything with. They have like a book in one hand and a hammer in the other. Really like that kind of aesthetic. So I said Maul the Skyclaves. There's not really any good swords we can equip them, but knights do need good equipment. So this glowing, holy Sky Maul will just really mess things up. Of course, +2/+2, auto attach, flying, and First Strike. Fantastic stuff for any knights that are going in. And then here we have a very, very useful card. Of 3/3 Vigilance for 1 white and 2 for 3 is already pretty good. And then whenever he enters the battlefield, this is a Dragon Knight. Venture into the dungeon, or when he attacks, we venture the dungeon. And if you've completed a dungeon, which is pretty easy with Triumphant Adventurer, Kick in the Door, and Nadaar, because you can even get 2. If you drop him, I'll tell you a good combo. Drop Nadaar with that and play Kick in the Door and attack, you're already 3 into the dungeon. 1 for him entering the battlefield, 1 for him attacking, and 1 for him kicking in the door. If you've already entered the dungeon once, you're already completed Lost Mine of Phandelver. So very, very useful trick you can do with kind of the Boros on there. Vigilance, and then other creatures you control get +1/+long as long as you've completed the dungeon. Fantastic stuff. Along with Paladin Class and Rally the Ranks, we're really going to start pumping up a whole phalanx of Noble Knights. Moonrager Slash. We are doing a little bit with night and day, so I threw Moonrager Slash in there just for the heck of it. You can put something like a Thundering Rebuke. You can put more Playing with Fires. I just kind of like Moonrager Slash because we needed to up the power of the removal, and it can go directly to face, which can be very useful along with Play the Fire. Angelfire Ignition. Oof. Very, very, very powerful card. I haven't had a chance to use this. My angel is the flint, and I am her steel. Very cool stuff here. 2 1/1 counters on target creature. Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste. Whew, that's a lot of power going in. And we can flash it back for a little bit more. It's a little bit hard to play Haste on something that just came out. We can do it for something like Forsworn Paladin or Triumphant Adventurer is very useful if we have 5. But some of the more expensive ones, it's hard to hit Angelfire on them right away. But it will absolutely wreck things. And the fact that we can flash it back in. If you want to put more of these in here, I'm not mad at you. I'm just kind of show you a full buffet here. Karolus, Stalwart Slayer. This is the one I was talking about. This is a little extra bonus. Flying Haste. If a spell will deal damage to you or another permanent you control, prevent that damage. If a spell will deal damage to opponent that an opponent or permanent and a permanent controls, it deals that much damage +1. So all of your damaging fire spells are going to deal 1 more damage, and everything that they do damage to you is going to be 1 less with Karolus. Fantastic stuff there. Flying and haste. So keep an eye out for him, especially with some blasting, especially with some red damagers. Sunrise Cavalier, I really like this card. A 3/3 trample and haste 3-drop. Already pretty solid. For an uncommon, already pretty solid, but if it's neither night or day, it becomes day as it enters the battlefield. Whenever it becomes day or night becomes day, put a 1/1 target, a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Fantastic stuff here. Kind of the workhorse, no pun intended, of our night deck here. And then we're going to finish things off with the Mounted Dreadknight. Kind of our finisher here. A 5/4 Trampler. Common, it's 5, but it's only 1 red. And 4, and he enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter if an opponent lost life this turn. We can pretty much always set it up that he's going to enter as a 6/5 Trampler. 6/5 Trampler with first strike or with double strike that we might have from Paladin Class is absolutely going to wreck things. He is going to be the closer. So we have knights, we have vampires, humans, and dragons. 4 plains, 2 swamps, 4 mounds. We don't need black that much. Then, of course, 4 Blightclimbs, 4 Blightsteps, and 4 Needleverges. We really like the pathways on that one. Mana is to taste as you wish. Of course, we are really heavy into white, a little bit in red, not so much in black. 2.3 average. Not exactly aggro, but skirting the line. It's mid-aggro. It really is mid-range. 20 knights total, except that one of our humans can transform into a knight, so it really is 22. 18 humans, but we do have dragons, peasants, and vampires. 2 equipments, 2 class cards for enchantments, 4 instants, 4 sorceries. That's what we're looking at there. We're looking at the alternate view here. Sorry, that really took Mardu. Kind of takes a long time to explain. So, why is that one up there? That's no good. That's weird. Anybody ever see that before? Okay, so that one's up there for some reason. 2's on here. 1, 2, and 3, and then of course we have a 5. If you want to go faster and get rid of Mounted Dreadknight, you can. I found him to be useful just for a big boy coming up on the back end there, just really, really beefy cars swinging in for a lot of damage. But that's what we're looking at, that 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I have Destroy in the search bar, that's why. Okay, there we go. Apologies. So that's what we're looking at. We have our Markov, our Edgar Markov backs, Soren Markov backs on here. We're going to start in the play queue, and then we're going to go into ranked and see how that goes. So we're going to start in the play queue and see how she flies. All right, folks, let's draw our swords here. Let's get out in front of it. This is a very shockingly fast deck. I mean, it's not... Is it the fastest deck in the world? No. But it's can surprise you at how quick. It's not human. We have some dragons, and we have some vampires. It is a lot of humans, but it is not entirely human, which is an interesting thing that happens. It's heavy human, but I would not say it is entirely human. We have a slow hand here, but he came in slow with me. So we'll see if we can shake it loose here. Ambitious Farmhand, yeah, we can get down with that, because she'll give us a regular fucking plains here. And that'll be good. People don't realize also pulling mana out of your deck is useful because it's 1 less For some people who like to run Showdown of the Skulls with Mardu. Yeah, I mean, it does happen. You do get that. Let's do Fateful Absence. No attacks. When you're kind of dealing with a lot of different cards, a lot of different card types, it sometimes helps to have a variety to pull from. So kind of when you pull that stuff off the top of your deck, you need a lot of different mana, you need a lot of different things. So he's going to Infernal Grasp my Cathar there, but he's having mana issues already. Well, they're in Stinger, okay. So he's already in a bad way. Let's do Nahir, Selfless Paladin. Dive into the dungeon, we'll scry. We do have some dungeon mechanics here. We already got a Paladin Class out. We don't need another one of those. And we'll do no attacks. We can get some blockers here, so let's see. He's getting a little bit better. He can do Congreve for more again, flashback. But I think we survived his initial assault, which is kind of what we want to do. Even our little ghost is a knight. See? A little sword. First strike. Okay. Just sack one of our humans. We don't really... I'm worried that she's going to do something to Nahir. Do like a boost up. Florian, Voldaren Scion. Okay, interesting. Alright, so now we can do Rem Clavos. And then, now that we do have almost all knights out, we want knight, not human. Because Cathar can turn into a knight next turn, and we really want her to go in and him to go in. We create a treasure token, so we have even more mana to deal with for next turn. Now, he can double block me, but he probably won't. Okay, so we could have grabbed human and got her, but she's going to become a knight soon anyways. So, okay, Death Priest and Mickroll. So, no blocks. I'll take it. I would think it would be interesting if they did a night and day mechanic that made people weaker. That made vampires weaker when they... let's do this. Let's do this. When it was day, that would be pretty cool. You know what? I'm gonna leave him. To block. Enter the dungeon. Each opponent loses one life, or do we want to? Yeah, we're gonna negative somebody out here. Florian, you can't do it, man. Yes. Alright, she's gonna swing. Everybody swings. And he's out of there, yeah. Okay, so you can see, you aside that, no, Angelfire Ignition, very, very good one. I want to put Angelfire Ignition in here. I might do it. When I go over the Shakedown Breakdown, I'm going to talk about that, because Angelfire is very good. It's a little expensive for what we need to do. But what you can do, if we want to take a quick break here to talk about that, so what you can do is if you want to do one less Maul, if you only want to do 3 Mauls and you only want to do maybe 2 plays with fire, you can do Angelfire. It is very, very useful for this effect here. So we'll try it with that. It is a little expensive for what we need to do. We kind of need to be on point immediately. But it can work, so we're going to take a look at that. Alright, so this is a pretty good hand. The biggest problem you're going to have is when you're going to have any Mardu deck, you're going to have, you know, some draws that are, your mana is going to be your biggest issue. I think with double mana, you're pretty much going to be okay. Especially with Ambitious Farmhand, we really do need white, and Ambitious Farmhand does pull that white for us. So that's the good news. But yeah, I did have Angelfire in the original one. I was kind of needed to go a tad bit faster. But you know what? I'm gonna do no cancel. We're gonna do a farmhand just to build a mana base. Right. I will take action. It gets the mana out of our deck first, so very useful card. A lot of people don't think it's a useful card, but I like it. We're going to delve into the dungeon. I usually always go Lost Mine of Phandelver. We have all the mana we need, so we probably don't even need a second Angelfire, so let's swap that out. Pop, pop, okay. Oh, Grix, oh, I'm sorry, Esper. Ugh. I'm nervous already. Mom spaghetti, okay. Let's see what he does here. Raven, yes. He's gonna play a destruction card right there. I just know it. We'll create a treasure token. Yeah, I'm very nervous about Esper. Esper is really terrible to play against. Baleful Mastery. Hit him with Play with Fire. We're going to scry. We don't need a mana. Yeah, that's the problem, man. Esper. Why are you playing Esper in the play queue anyways, man? Come on, man. Give a homie a chance. He doesn't have any blue, which might be to his detriment. Might be to our advantage that he doesn't have any blue. So let's do... take action, pull out a white mana. Let's see. I don't even want to attach the Skyclave because I think he's going to kill whatever I put the Skyclave on. So I'd rather do this and swing in. And at the last second, I can hit the Angelfire. Hey, what's up, Tanooks? He's gonna pop her. All right. Resolve. Get to draw. Right. So now we can do. Right. Yeah, I figured he was going to pop whoever we put down there. And let's get our Adeline as Resplendent Cathar out, because he's going to have to deal with that. And if we ignite, I think he might be mana screwed here. So, yeah, you get what you deserve. And then we will attack. We will turn her into a knight in the middle of combat. And boom, it's just that easy, folks. Esper Control, that got mana screwed. So all you need to do is, if you play Esper Control, if you're playing against Esper Control with this mana deck, with this knight deck, the simplest solution to that is going to be make sure that they get mana screwed on blue. And it serves them right for trying to play Esper Control in the play queue. But people enjoy it. Yeah, people enjoy getting, kicked in the family jewels with high heels on. It doesn't mean that it's something that's good and constructive for society, okay? I understand that people enjoy it. Like I always say, I'm not trying to sell to your sweet man, but it doesn't mean it's a good thing, okay? It just means that that particular person enjoys that, if you're trying to run Esper Control. I have no problem with Esper. I really have a problem with Esper Control. It's so boring. It's just so boring. All right, let's keep it going, guys. We're having a good time. So a couple of my decks went really well, guys. People have been enjoying them. If you haven't liked, if you haven't subbed yet, I mean, what are you even doing? Like, what are you even doing? I hope that people like Mardu. Generally speaking, people don't like 8 days to go and you get the Black Lotus to nukes. Thank you so much for supporting me for that long, man. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous, my guy. Thank you so much for supporting me. Let's put down Paladin Class. I can't even believe I'm doing this for a year. That's nuts. That's absolutely freaking nuts. Sunset Cavalier. Green. Oh. Yeah, it gets outclassed by the Founder's Badge, unfortunately. Sunset Cavalier. Trample and Haste. We're going to go in. What do we want? We want to scry. We're going to throw away the mana. Oh, Mounted Dreadknight. Yes, yes. We have something we can play next turn. We can play double. We can play increase in power right here. Going to cancel in 7 days. That's it. You got 1 year, and then you're satisfied. What is that meme? Thomas left, for he had seen all that he needed to see. Okay, so Lotus Cobra, he's going to put down a mana and then play another 2, maybe Neverwinter Dryad or something like that. Let's see here. Territorial Scythe Cat, okay. So I can pull off a little trick here, guys. If we look at our dungeon, I get a treasure token next turn, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack you with that wacky tobacco, create a treasure token, mine the tunnels, boof, boof, and then all of a sudden, he's lost mana this turn. There you go. There's your Mounted Dreadknight, 6/5 Trampler on the board. Turn 4. Yeah, I don't know where everyone is tonight, guys. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, Territorial Scythe Cat, really gonna mess things up for me, aren't you? Big boy Scythe Cat. You really can't bust in, though. I'm going to get some Tramplers out here. And then he's going to hit another one, hit Scoot Swarm. I don't think Scoot Swarm is going to do what he thinks it's going to do. It is Monday night. I'm sorry about Sunday night, guys. I was dead. I was literally dead to the world. I could not do anything. I was just freaking gone. Yeah, I did a disco announcement, too. I did a Discord announcement as well. So he's on an infinite mana cycle here. This is channeling Omnath here. He can keep playing stuff perpetually now. He can play his whole hand out. Zombie J. Oh my god, yeah. I fell asleep at like 9:30 and I woke up on my alarm to stream and I literally was like, I physically cannot get out of bed. This is impossible. You know. Okay, so that's Triumphant Adventurer. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. Let's do that. Right. Oh, wow, it really screwed me on that one, didn't it? Let's do this. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain life. Let's do Fungi Caverns on Territorial Scythe Cat. Let's start ripping and tearing until it is done. Oof, I really got messed up on the mana there. I don't know why it did that to me. Auto Shuffler really did me dirty. I should have been able to put down Triumphant Adventurer. Okay, so that's a double. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, no, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Dreadknight, what do you want to do with that Dreadknight? It's a 7/6 Trampler, man. Okay, so he's gonna take those out. Both. Okay, 3 damage. All right, there we go. And it turns into night. Next turn is double strike with trample, which pretty much means that he's screwed because it's going to be like a 7/1,000,000, and even if you have to load every single blocker over a trampling double striker to even do a little bit, you have to block every single bit because it goes all of it through. So I'm gonna play attack, and he's gonna be an 8/7 double strike, which is gonna be a whole thing. Or I could just do that. Or we could just do that. Yeah, we could just finish it off the old-fashioned way. We could just have this Mounted Dreadknight pick up this big old beef hammer and swing in for the kill that way. Oh yeah. Oh man, see, that's the problem, and that's what's driving the... You're getting to a critical point, prime time. You make a good point. I get people who don't know how to play Essikas and don't know how to play Izzet. They just heard it was the best deck, and they're fumbling it in the end zone, and it's making them not like it. And people are like, "Oh, the Essikas and the Izzet is the market share of them is going down." Yeah, but people are modifying them. So I'm running into Gruul and Golgari Essika, and I'm running into Temur and Temur and Grixis so it's just mutating and going crazy. Like, it's the world championship deck isn't taking over because people don't know how to play it, so they're like evolving like the T1000. You know what I mean? Like, I just pump shells into them and they just go bro. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know what they're saying that it's going to be fixed with next series. Unless there's a card that says you can only ever take 1 turn. I don't know what... This card is indestructible. I don't know what they could possibly add into the thing that will make people get away from such a winning deck. I don't know. That's pretty cool, Stormblood. I'm glad you like that zombie deck. If you remember, guys, I had that guy that played a Loth deck and literally played every single card out and couldn't win. Okay, so my early plays are not looking good here. I'm going to go for the Maul. I haven't mauled yet. That ain't much better, but it's okay. Let's toss a Mountain. And I can fire into a Scry here. Ooh, Goblin Aggro is going to be a tough win. Oh, there's the black. Okay. So let's put down a... Let's do this. You're dominating Historic right now with Tybalt's ban. Yeah, I think a lot of people wanted that. Okay, let's do this. Triumphant Adventurer. Alright. Might have a burn for me, but, I mean, them's the breaks. I can hit him back with a burn. Ranger class. Okay, interesting. See if he's got that mana. There's that mana. It's coming in. Okay. No blocks. Take the hit. The station that takes the hits. Alright. Sunrise Cavalier. Let's swing. Go into the dungeon. We'll scry 1. Brightclimb Pathway. I don't think we need it. I'd rather just keep moving. Hit. I'm literally playing with fire here with this brush fire because he could trigger something that would do a really lot of damage on me. Thunder's Order, underrated card, man. Really underrated card. Let's see if he plays a mana here. Another mana, okay. Can hit me for 6. Okay. No, he's not. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, okay. Alright, Mounted Dreadknight. We're going to do that. We're going to do Play with Fire on Brushfire Elemental, naturally. And then, of course, we're going to put him down. And then we're just going to... Should we swing with everybody? He could hit me for... Yeah, I'm gonna leave a blocker. I don't wanna hit the crazy go nuts button right yet. I will put a goblin out there instead of a treasure. Well, you know what? I might want that Mounted Dreadknight. I might could do something with that Mounted Dreadknight. First strike. Yeah. Wabango. Yeah. Well, you're gonna hit him, and then he's gonna let me through. And then end. Oran Reef Ooze. Alright. You might have a direct burn. No. Fireblade Charger. Okay. Yeah. I don't think he's going to attack. I do need it to become night, though. That would be good. That would be useful. He's going to do it. He's going to do it, ladies and germs. He's going to do it. Okay. He's going to do it. I got to block here. Alright, Arlene, Resplendent, Cathar. Yeah, we got to do that. Auto pay. Kicking the door on her. Let's do that. Oran Reef Ooze. Let's put Arlene, Resplendent, Cathar out there. I have Celestis in here somewhere. Or one of the versions did have Celestis. Unfortunately, we're kind of trying to move a little quicker. There's another deck that I was playing with that has Celestis. But 1 damage there. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Celestis is a bit tricky to put down for this one. A little bit tricky to put down. Oran Reef Ooze. Really should do my green oozers, my Golgari oozers soon. Golgari gushers, that's what I'll call it. Gross. Moonrager slash. Okay. 3 damage. I'm going to hold on to that one. Well, let's see. I'm gonna do a gambit here. I'm gonna do a gambit here. I'm gonna do a big gamble here. I could potentially take out Kick in the Door and put a Celestis in. There are versions that will accept a Celestis. Okay, yeah. Okay, block that. Double block me? You want to double block me? Yes. Yes, you do. Okay, so what am I? I'm doing 4 damage. Okay, so view browser. The 4 damager goes first. Done. We do this. Do blast. Yes, gamble paid off. Gamble paid off, ladies and gentlemen. The gamble freaking paid off. Alright. The gamble freaking paid off. Yeah, it's a very useful card. Not gonna lie about that. I mean, it is an incredibly useful card. The Celestis is incredibly useful. Paladin Class. There we go. All right. Oh no, Inferno of the fucking Star Mounts. What are the fucking chances? Inferno of the fucking Star Mounts out of left goddamn field, man. After we fucking thought we outplayed her so much. Oh man. Oh man, just a random Inferno. That's the last thing last thing I expected was an Inferno. Inferno of the fucking Star Mounts out of nowhere. Just not expecting that. Hey, you gotta plan for all possibilities there. Y'all want to try it in ranked? We're gonna get our ass kicked in ranked, but we can give it a shot. Unfortunately, they draw out a story for too long, and it would suffer. Sometimes player got burned out, and the double rotation schedule blew up in everyone's space. So the solution resistant follow-ups. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be the last double set for a long time. The last double set for a long time. Well, right now we're at a pretty high win rate with this one. I'm pretty high with this one. I'm at 69% nice win rate with this one. Went on some pretty good runs. Lost, then a run. So went on some pretty good runs with a 69% win rate. I mean, pretty solid. Alright, so Angelfire Ignition. Yeah, we can do this. We're probably going to get owned on this. This is not for meta. This is for fun. Yeah, I've seen people that do Blizzard Brawl. Hey, if we're being honest, we've all been that guy too, so I can't knock on them too much. The worst is when somebody's played. Two things that people don't understand is that if my thing's indestructible, it's not going to die. And the other thing that they don't get is that what's the other thing they don't get? Ward. I've had so many people F up Ward. I've had them kill themselves paying 3 life. I've had them oh, this is Goldspan Dragon. He's going to hit some removal on me. Probably Demon Bolt or some crazy thing like that. Yeah. Alright, we do our lane, Resplendent Cathar. He's probably got a clutch 4 damager. No, he doesn't. Oh my goodness. He doesn't have the clutch 4 damager. That is impressive. So let's do that. Counterspell. He's got blue ready. Yeah. Discard Ward is very useful. I've messed a few people up with that one. I've messed a few people up with Discard Ward. Okay. So let's do this. Let's see if he'll let Maul the Skyclaves out. Probably not. I mean, this is going to be a Dragon Izzet sweat fest here. So he's probably not going to let it out. He let it out, ladies and gentlemen. He let it out, or he's going to play removal on her immediately. Yeah, there you go. Divide by 0. That's the thing. There's so much stuff you can do to just answer every threat in Izzet. Just nothing ever poses a threat to you. You can just set up your hand to completely annihilate everything. Smoldering Egg, strange choice. Strange choice. Let's see if I can get him. Let's put Resplendent Stalwart out. It's going to be Fading Hope. I mean, Is It Control has every single answer you could hope for. It's just the long and short of it. I told you, we're just not going to do good in meta right now because this is a creature-heavy attacking deck. And unless you've devoted half your deck into shutting down like mythic things, you're just never going to be in top shape. It's just not in the cards for you, literally. All right, so let's do that. That should actually hurt him a little bit there. Let's do that, and that. Why not? So I'm sure he has whatchamacallit right now. Either a Fading Hope, another Divide by Zero, a Memory Deluge. Okay. The good news is that Moonrager Slash now does 4 damage thanks to Rem Karolus. I think we actually might have a chance against this Is It Dragons here. Which is shocking, really. He's got 2 mana left. He can get 4 more mana by swinging in, but he's gonna get himself head cracked. Like that. I might even let him take it. So let's see. He's gonna have to do something. Yeah, I knew he had Divide by Zero or something like that. I'm gonna kill that Ashmouth, which he's gonna be sad boy about. He's gonna be sad boy about losing that Ashmouth. Let's see, he might have a counter spell. So he could sacrifice for 2. So he could have a counter spell. But I'm going to try to bait him out with the Ashmouth first and then the Angelfire. So we're going to see here. Let's see if we can bait him out. Nope. He foretold. He's fucked now. So we are going to go ahead and do that. Okay, and of course we're going to go ahead and give him the Holy Maul of Justice here. And we're going to say, thanks for the memories, buddy. Get that Is It Dragon crap out of my ear. Get that Is It Dragon shit off the board, man. Get that Is It Dragon stuff off the board. I'm shocked, man. I'm shocked. I don't think he played that optimally. Yeah, I don't think he played that optimally. He was, who was just saying that? Was it Primetime or was it you, Raven, saying that people don't know how to play it? He did not play that optimally. There was a lot of different things he could have done differently there, man. As much as that was my win, he lost that, man. He really effed that up for himself. Ripley, you're not subscribed, so you don't get the your subscription has left, so you don't get the emojis. All right. Should we try it again? I don't know if we're going to be that lucky again, but we'll see. Not a big crowd tonight, guys. Not a big crowd. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. As long as this is kind of the secondary to the main thing, which is the YouTube. Danark the Incubus. Love it, man. Oh yeah, I love the edgy names. What else we got going? That's pretty good. Do that. Let's try to end it on a high note here. Pretty good spread of mana, spells, and everything else. So, hey, Garelord, what's up? Salute. Hey, no worries, Ripley. I saw you trying to use emojis, and I said, or the emotes, and I said, oh man, homie, don't realize he's burned up. Not much, staying up too late right now. Oh, thank you for coming by, Gaylord, and popping in and saying hello. Okay, it's Demir. Might do a Demir tomorrow. I might do a mono blue. I might do a Demir. I don't know. Okay, he just wanted to lose 2 life. He was just like, I have way too much life. I don't need all this. Alright, we'll do that. Ambitious Farmhand. We will take action. We will pull that Plains out of our deck. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Hey, thank you for coming by, Annie Roll. Let's see if she's got a counterspell ready to go here. Kokus, he or she, whatever they are. No, they don't have a counterspell. They might have a removal. Yeah, Dragon Turtle. Gotcha. Okay. Both of us get dragged with that Dragon Turtle. Can hit him with Fateful Absence. Siphon Insight. You know, funny little coincidence back in high school. Your mascot was a train? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I gotta be honest with you, Stormblood. Having a train as a mascot. My high school, the high school I graduated from, was the Dragons. I went first to the Eagles, and then I went to the Dragons, which was pretty neat, I had to say. It was pretty epic. Let me do this. Let me do Nadaar, Selfless Scholar here. Oh, Xylo Beast, what's up? Let's see if he's got a counterspell for this one. No, doesn't appear that way. Maybe a more removal, I don't know. Big railroad town. Well, I guess that makes sense. Pennsylvania? I'm guessing Pennsylvania. I feel like only in Pennsylvania would a railroad be a mega train locomotive would be something like that. Maybe Indiana, somewhere in the Rust Belt. Indiana, Ohio. Maybe a little further south. Maybe Tennessee or something like that. I don't know. Ilrith, the Desert Doom. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Imrith. Montana. Oh, that's... I can see that. I could see that. My turn. Okay, so let's do... it's 4 more to cast. So let's do... black. And I have 4 more. Yeah, I do have 4 more. And we'll swing in. There you go. Oh, there's Xylo and Raven. I'm so happy you found so happy you guys found each other. That's really great. No blocks. Okay. I'm gonna put down Mounted Dreadknight left. I think he really needed that Ilrith Desert Doom. I think he really needed it. Meat Hook. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Meat freaking Hook. So let's do... Mounted Dreadknight. He's kind of running low on cards here. He's got another Siphon Insight. I'm glad you found each other. Okay, I don't see how that's inappropriate. I'm glad. I said I'm glad y'all found each other. I'm not gonna bully you. It's no bullying is being done here. I have a feeling this is. I think this is CGB's Dimir. I'm not 100%. He's gonna kill me. Yeah. Hopefully I can draw a creature. Oh, look at that. I did. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying that I'm glad you all found each other. That's all. That's not bullying. That's not bullying. It's not. Okay? It's not bullying. Maul the Skyclaves, or you can add it on. You can add it on there. Don't talk to... you guys remind me of the meme, don't talk to me or my son ever again. You guys remind me of that meme. I don't know who my manager would be. Jeff Bezos, I guess. I don't know. Probably destruction card right here. Nope. And let's push. Next. Oh my goodness. Alright, so now it's not looking good for home team. Let's draw a card. That's a little extra card. A little cardness for us. Alright, there we go. I think we can get him. I think we can get him, ladies and gentlemen. He's got one of my cards left. I only have 2 Fateful Absences in this deck. So unless he's running the removal, I'm indestructible right now anyways until next turn. Clue, he's going to go for it. Okay. He can still run the Siphon Insight. Yeah, he's going to run more Siphon Insights. He's not going to run into anything that's going to be super, super useful. He's not going to run into anything that's going to be super useful. It's really not going to be... Yeah, Triumphant Adventurer is not super useful. Yeah, he's really not going to pull very many super useful cards. There's a kick in the door. So let's do this. Right. Let's do this. What does he got? Has he got removal or he got something else that I don't know about? He's out of there. He's out of there, ladies and gentlemen. No. Ain't nothing for you here, bro. Ain't nothing for you. Alright, good win. Good win, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and germs. I'm Bird. I'm Bird. A Xylo Beast? Yeah, I guess a Xylo Beast. You're going to have to edit Wikipedia to make that a bird. Ladies and gentlemen, the word of the night is going to be Chivalry. Because Chivalry is not dead. I shockingly actually won games in Ranked against ranked decks, which is kind of impressive. Because I was not expecting that at all. I'm going to leave it right there for tonight. We're going to get to the Shakedown Breakdown, so don't touch that dial. That's how you know how old I am. I remember when TVs used to tell you, don't touch that dial. I don't think I ever had a dial TV, but I'm still old. Until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.